sure we have audio.
Audio check, audio check, audio check.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get right down to it. That was a good stream. Goodbye.
We want to thank everybody for coming out today. That was awesome. Our special guest, everybody.
You'll notice that, so we kind of have some different things. Tim and I are together now. We don't like being apart. Come over here, dude. Let's just... Second, Gordy still doesn't have a camera.
Well, as we can see, Gordy down the bottom right there, dunking a basketball.
Yep, he's ripped as fart.
Everybody knows it, too. We do hear it.
And we added some estrogen.
What was that you were going to say?
I would just say,
we added some testosterone. It's also, it's probably also true, sadly.
And say hello to TV.
Hi, Ronan family.
Who is she, though? I wonder.
Yeah, who am I?
Some YouTuber I found on Reddit.
Some random chick. She's like walking down the street. We're like, hey, you want to be on a show? She's like, I'll do it for $5.
But isn't that true?
What?
That I found you on Reddit.
No, that is 100% sure. We found each other 100% sure. 100% true. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was perusing Reddit one day, and in the, what was it, YouTube subreddit?
I believe so.
And she had posted, how do I not suck?
That wasn't exactly true, but we'll go with it.
And I was like, hey.
She's like, my channel's awful, guys. What can I do to make
And I was like,
better?
we have an awful channel too. Let's see.
No, it was more like
it was a bonding experience, right?
Well, it was. It was more like a, hey, small YouTubers, let's bond. And at the time, they were smaller than they are now.
Like,
and then,
I like your channel.
I feel like after I met you, you exploded, so I think I'm your good luck charm.
That could be. I wouldn't say we exploded, though. We're still relatively minuscule.
Yeah, I don't think we're huge, are we?
Not yet.
Well, not our YouTube.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, Marissa, or Mars, as some people call her. You take your pick.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Okay, so in middle school, my best friend and I were really, really bored in math, and so we were passing this drawing back and forth. And at one point, she drew me going to Mars, and she wrote Marissa Goes to Mars. And then she crossed out my name and wrote Mars Goes to Mars, M-A-R-Z, Mars Goes to Mars. And then it
like Jay-Z.
stuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Marzy.
Hova did it, so y'all didn't have to.
What?
Yeah. You're not a Jay-Z fan?
No, I think he's so dumb.
But yeah, then it just stuck, and she started calling me Mars, and then all my friends started calling me Mars, and 9-ish years later, she still calls me Mars, and so cool. Take your pick. If you want to call me Mars, great. If you feel like that's
Can I call you Marissa?
Marissa?
Marzissa? Marzissa?
Our little marzipan. Can we call you that?
Marzipan. Ms. Mars?
I think Gordy called you Clarissa earlier. So, Clarissa just explained it all.
My biggest thing is that if I write you an email and I sign the name Marissa, don't reply with, oh, hi, Melissa. Like, you read my name.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not always true, because Gordy knows your name, too, and he could not get it right for the life of him yesterday.
He had some interesting takes on it.
Yeah. So at first he called you Clarissa.
We were like, wait, who? And I know where this is going, and I love the build-up.
He doesn't want me to continue.
Everybody just pay attention to her face when he hears the next part. It'll be great.
No, this wasn't true. Gordy said something. He's like, Clarissa? And I was like, no. And then he said something, and I misheard him, and I thought that he called you Missile Clit.
You're like...
But that's not what he said. I don't know what he said. We still don't know, because we were too hilarified by Missile Clit.
Yep. So far, Melissa is the best guest to date.
Oh my goodness, no.
Also,
hashtag Melissa.
She's not Skyping in. She's
I'm here.
In her presence. Like she could see Gordy.
Wait.
Oh.
I want to prove it.
What? That doesn't prove anything.
Oh.
You got to come over here.
You don't even have like a blue screen.
Never mind.
So
I
we can't even prove it.
Can't. It's too hard.
My hands are sweating.
What's too hard again?
We love Clarissa. It's over with now. You're now either Melissa, Clarissa, or Missile Clit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I came on the show.
Okay, so
we've been on a while.
Yeah, we've taken a couple weeks off because we had to set up the new PC, which is finally here.
Beastly.
And I had to do some new designing. As you can see, there's some new graphics. And, you know, we just got lazy, basically. Right?
Yeah.
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 But, what?
We sound much better than the announcers on the stream for NorCal Regionals, aka NCR.
You know what we need though is an announcer.
No, if we had an announcer, that would really set us apart. Is it Sajano or Solano? I've always wanted to know that.
What are you
I tweet
talking
with this guy all the time in the chat.
Oh,
Sajano or Solano? I don't know.
You just call him Mr.
Is it a hard J?
You can call him Mr. Because that's easy.
Mr. S. What about Mr. S?
That's easy to figure out.
Yeah.
So, what are we geeking on?
Massively racist. Stream crack.
Gordy, what are you geeking on this week?
R24 stuff.
R24 stuff.
Yep, I've been writing and working with some future TBBS material and a couple other things.
The Titanic is falling.
Gordy almost got on camera. His life was about to end.
And that's about it.
Down over there.
Cool. Timmy, gig.
I started Daredevil.
Season 1 though, yes?
Yep. Well, that's the best place to start, I think, in my opinion.
Well, unless you've seen it.
Yeah, but then you still started there. Either way.
Right.
So I finished up Flash, and we were like in a show hole, so we had to try and find something new. And everybody's been digging on Daredevil lately, and I really want to get to season 2 for the Punisher.
So good.
So I got cracking on that. And then The Division. I haven't got to put it in much time.
Do you hate it?
No, not at all. If I was playing it solo, I think it's just garbo. I'd be like, this game sucks. Like, really sucks.
And everyone would be like, classic Tim.
Yeah. But playing with your friends is really cool. It's enjoyable.
I don't have many of those.
There's some skill issues depending on how many people are in your party, though. Because I was in here with Israfel and another one of our loyal followers. And we were playing on hard, and we got worked for like an hour and a half. It was awful.
I've still only put in like maybe an hour into it, so I can't make a judgment on it. I am severely into Daredevil season 2. I'm binging it as much as time allows.
When we can, when you're not editing or doing other things. Yes.
When I'm not editing, when I'm not giving Liv Savage the snugs, when I'm not giving Gordy the snugs.
I never get snugs.
You want some snugs? I'll snugs. I'll
Later.
Give you a snuggle with a struggle. And I played a little bit of Broforce. I started that, which is just the coolest stupid game I've ever played.
I downloaded it and disappointed. I haven't played it yet.
Well, it's because you were waiting for me, but then you blew me off for Boss Battle Gaming Night.
Yep, I did blow you off. Also, we had a massive blizzard here, so I think it was more of that.
Stupid.
Yeah, people getting stranded. It took Gordy 6.5 hours to get home.
Seriously?
I felt bad for Gordy. Yeah, he left his crappy day job at 11:30 that day it started snowing. And then he texted us at like 2:30. He's like, still stuck on I-25. And then I was like, dude, you want to come over and work on some shit? And he's like, he ignored that, actually, for a long time, as he does. and then he...
Code for no.
Mostly, usually when it comes to Gordy. And then at 6:30, he's like, I'm home. And I was like, holy shit.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Like, he almost ran out of gas. He had to, like, go this, like, really weird route to get home.
It's bad.
Did you get stuck in the snow? What'd you do on the snow day?
I woke up and saw that school was canceled and went back to bed. I actually trudged out into the snow to blanket horses and help feed horses, which was fun.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're like a horse person.
Yeah, that's my top video on YouTube right now. It's the horse video. So.
Yeah, it's a fun video. And of course, if you don't know, go check her out on YouTube and give her a little subscribe.
Yeah, I would love Do we have a link for that?
I can put one in.
Yeah,
I don't know why we didn't have Nightbot do it. Yeah, I can do it because I have a.
You're allowed to put in links.
If I was to go, wait for it. Watch the screen. It's gonna. No music.
There's no music. It's not working.
No music. But thank you for the follow.
Plays a song. Sorry, guys.
Yep. Thanks for the follow. I just spit all over the place. I appreciate that. If I was to say youtube.com/Life on Mars.
Yes.
Life on Mars.
With a Z. Although if you click on that link, it will actually work. But
why not?
Because the channel is like .com/user/ then all those random letters.
Oh,
you have the ugly.
Oh, you didn't make a.
You have to have like over.
No, or you can just sync it with your Google Plus page, or no, I'm sorry, maybe it's an active website.
It might be.
If you do an active website, you can do it anytime.
Oh,
because I did it on day one when we had no subscribers.
What's your website?
Is it horsegirl.com?
No, I just don't have a website.
Photos of the horse.
But if you do search Live on Mars, I think with no spaces, it will come up now, which is funny.
Or if you can't find it, you can go to our YouTube page because she's in our featured channels.
There you go.
So, we'll make things easy.
I'm
okay, what are you geeking on? What are you playing? Anything. It can be anything.
Well, I actually finished Firewatch last night, and I am just like I'm crazy about this game. This game is incredible. It is a story narrative game, which like a lot of times is get a really bad rap, and people are like, I don't want to play this game. But this game's storytelling is so incredible, coupled with just.
And it takes place in a real place, right?
It takes place in a real place in Wyoming, set in 1989, which is an interesting time frame for it to be in. But the storytelling is just amazing. You develop like this really cool relationship with this other Firewatch through walkie-talkies, and it's one of those games where what you say does affect things. There's this drawing actually at the very end that you see, and depending on how you talk to the other Firewatch, the drawing changes because it's a drawing of you, which is really kind of neat.
Oh, what did you look like?
I had a beard. I was a man.
Did you look like TJ Combo?
Less beard.
Oh, less beard.
It wasn't quite as majestic.
So you look like that.
But I highly recommend this game. It's not very long. It's like a $20 game, but it'll probably take you 4 to 5 hours. But it's really immersive, and I mean, it's a game at some points where you're like, I'm a little like scared, like I'm a little tense. What is going on? Like there's a one point in the game where it just flips you on your head, and you're like, what is happening?
What is it? Spoil everybody.
No, no. I can't do it. No, I'm not going to because I want you guys to all play.
Let me ask you a question, because we shot a video together like 3 weeks ago now, and you were playing it. Yes. And you just finished it last night, and it's a 5-hour game. What do you do with your time?
Horses.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure you have some sort of life.
Spend a lot of time reading about political theory for my classes. It's rough.
Wah, wah. She just shit all over the stream.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, we don't have any viewers left. Crazy. I find if I could play a game where Wyoming's burning, I might just sit back and watch it.
No, like seriously, like
I'll turn that into a fireplace for my TV.
It's hard for me to like really talk about it without spoiling anything because it is that type of game. But seriously, it's worth the $20. It's funny, it's intense, it's weird. I would highly recommend it.
Can I ask you, is there a lot of wind in the game? Because Wyoming, like, is that a factor?
No, they didn't get that right.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Well, actually, I will say this. You're fire watching, so the forest does end up on fire at some point.
What?
Weird.
Damn it, you're going to ruin games for me like that?
Once the fire starts burning, there's some wind.
Stupid.
I know now that it's like 4 to 5 hours. I know it's Wyoming. I know there's fire. Why am I even going to play it?
I'm seriously.
Who's got 5 hours?
Yeah.
To play them?
Well, I mean, if it takes 3 or 4 weeks, I'd probably squeeze in 20 or 30 minutes here and there.
But it's on PS4 and it's also on PC and Mac.
Mac?
Yeah, they have it for Mac.
You can play a game on a Mac?
Yeah.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Highly recommend it.
To me.
Worth the $20.
Okay. Well, I'll probably wait till it's a free game because I don't want to spend any money on it.
Oh, why not?
Since you just spoiled it for me.
So guarantee you will not see the twist coming.
Okay. What if I was to Google the twist right now?
Well, then you'd see it coming. That's cheating.
But you guarantee that
there was
a guarantee.
It's like
that would not occur.
Every time I pull up the website, it's just like blacked out, like it's redacted.
What else do you do? Like, I mean, you played one game in this last 3 weeks, is that it?
No, I was.
Do you read? Do you read books? Do you watch shows?
I've been watching a lot of Archer again because the new season is coming out Monday.
Can we talk about how not funny that show is?
Really, you don't like it?
I'm the only person.
He's not an H. John Benjamin fan.
No, I am. It's just like he's the same fucking guy every time.
Because he doesn't like anything that he's ever been in. So I don't think you can say that you are. You're like, I hate Bob's Burgers.
That's
and I hate Archer.
So
do you like Archer? Then you'll like Bob's Burgers because it's just Archer with hamburgers.
I don't see why that's a problem.
I love Bob's Burgers. I think it's one of the best shows on TV.
I will say that
we even had a Gordy going.
I will say with Archer, by like the 4th season, you feel like it's not going anywhere, but then they do the Archer Vice thing, and you're like, oh, Let's get again. That's my personal main.
Okay.
I like the show.
Okay. All
I've
right.
been doing that. I've been playing Mass Effect 3 a little bit. Actually,
Oh, wow.
Aren't you a little late to the party?
I am. I have not finished Mass Effect 3 yet.
Oh.
So I've been playing that.
I've never
through
even
again.
played it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Like
think those
never?
games
Ever?
suck.
I gave up on 1.
What?
Yeah.
Are you with?
God,
It was Mass Elevator.
I did
That's
not
what it was.
fit in here at all.
I don't
Good
get that.
lord.
No, you
Yeah.
do. You do. You fit. You fit. You fit.
But no, are you like?
dig
Are you,
riding elevators?
are
Mass
you
Effect was a
serious?
sweet game.
I don't get what you
like
mean
Mass
by
Effect?
that.
Like seriously,
There
the first
are
Mass
a lot
Effect
of
was
elevator
literally
rides.
riding elevators. That was the whole damn game. Like,
And-
you walk in there, you get an elevator, and then you just ride it, and you just spin around. And like,
In TJ's defense, the elevators in Mass Effect 1 are like brutal.
Is it true that
Really
you can
brutal.
have sex with Jessica Chobot in that game?
What?
I never. Corey's downloading it as we speak. Actually,
No, I heard that Jessica Chobot is a character in Mass Effect 3, and you can copulate with this character.
I got it on with an alien. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was her voice or
Was
not.
it a Chobot? No, it looks like it.
I have no idea.
I think it was like a blue alien. Google it. Gordy fact check for us.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, like her name's like Aria or Atari.
Atari.
Ataria.
Oh,
Atari.
that's a sick name. If you have kids and one of them is a girl,
I should name her Ataria.
yeah. But I mean, even if it's not a girl, just make it into like a
I mean, I
female.
could name
Well, if it's a
him
boy, it'd be
Atario.
Atario. Yeah,
See?
exactly.
Yeah, but then he sounds kind of like a douche. He's like, he goes to school.
He sounds like a dude.
Hey guys, I'm Atario. No, dude, just Google Jessica Chobot, Mass Effect 3.
She
There-
voiced Diana Allers in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, okay.
Character
But-
modeled in her likeness.
She looks
with Linda
nothing
Lee
like
Boy.
her.
Oh,
Okay.
so you can't, the bot. You
No,
can't show
I'm
the
afraid
bot.
You
not.
can't clap for her. No, you clap for her. That's totally cool.
Okay. Let's move on here.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Oh, I already talked about it.
You did?
Yeah, I'm watching Daredevil. That's all I have time for. Oh, and Broforce, remember?
That's right, bro first.
So we have a bunch of stuff we want to kind of talk about to go over the last couple weeks that we haven't been, because there's been a lot of stuff that's happened.
That's for you. Tim is fat. Can we get him a phone book to sit on? That dude is 5'7".
Timmy's fat?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I'm just slouching on my chair. I've
I'm-
been battling the flu all damn week, so I'm all like,
Oh.
it's just like a fucking Tuesday for you.
Stay
Yeah.
back.
You're sick every day.
I'm gonna make out with everybody in the studio here in a little bit and just share everything I have with you guys.
I'm done. So let's talk about. So first of all, Fatality wants us to give him a shout out because he's copulating at Six Flags.
Mhm.
So
Or is it pre-copulation?
Pre-copulation.
I think it's pre-copulation.
what
Yeah.
does that mean?
It's not actually occurring, but it's like a warm-up.
No, how do you know? How do you know he didn't just pull her into the Mickey Mouse
I
bathroom?
mean, I guess we don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there you are, Fatality. When you watch this replay, I hope it was worth it to miss the show. And
Go watch it.
and our homeboy Lewis Webb Cezerker. What are he's got 1,000 names.
Laughing Ocelot.
Laughing Ocelot.
Yep.
Shout out to you for being probably MVP fan of the month,
Fan of the month?
fan of the year.
I'll give my fan of the month
he's the
award to Durwood.
He's the coolest guy. Oh man,
Actually, Durwood's
Durwood.
my fan of the month.
Yeah, I'm not going to give anything to Izzy because he rock starred me hard yesterday.
No, let me guess, you were in his stream.
I was in a stream. I was
You were,
like,
talking to him.
I was like, hey, Izzy.
Crickets.
No, it wasn't crickets. I was like, hey, Izzy. And nothing. And then this other guy came. He's like, Izzy, you want to play some matches? And he looked at the chat. He's like, yeah, I'll play some matches. And I was like,
Oh,
say hello to me, Izzy. And then he
shade.
looked at the chat again and replied to this other fucking guy. And I was like, well then.
Shade.
I am hated. But anyway, something happened this week that I am very passionate about. Me and the Gore and the TJ and now you, hopefully.
What are you cupping?
This is me.
Are you proclaiming?
I am in VR land, and here I am cupping a skull.
A virtual.
To be or not to be excited about PlayStation VR.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-orders dropped on Tuesday. Who got down on the pre-orders?
Mr. 105 right there, everybody.
1 of 5. Now, let me ask you a question, because your significant life partner
Yes.
is a manager at GameStop.
Yes.
How many systems were they allocated for pre-order? Do you know?
I don't know, but I think he said there was they had 3 or 4 pre-orders on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I went into pre-order, I was the first guy there because I was like, "Well, fuck these neckbeards on it. Let them take my VR from me." And the guy
blocking at the door, like, back up.
the guy like unlocked the thing. He's like, "Oh, come on, Jesus!" And I was like, "PlayStation VR, let's do this." And he's like, "Oh, good thing we only have 5."
Huh.
And
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly.
Yeah. I didn't expect a lot of demand like right out of the gate
For the
VR. Yeah. It's like it's got a pretty big price tag on it too. You have to put down $100. Well, $399.
No, TJ. No.
Well, if you got it from GameStop, it was probably like a $50.
No.
Share details.
So first of all, the only thing that's pre-orderable is the $500 bundle.
Oh, right, with the
Move controllers and the camera. I'm going all in, baby. I'm ready. And so $100 down, but whatever, it's worth it. Yeah. It's for me to be able to escape the shit reality that I live in with you people. To go into someplace new and magical, and maybe see things that I could not see in otherwise senses. Yeah. F yeah.
To your point about the demand, though, I think we're going to see more of that once more reviews from Oculus Rift come out, because that one just came out, didn't it? Or is really soon, isn't it?
Oculus Rift
is first, isn't it?
Is first. It comes out April.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. They just started shipping last week, and I think that they're arriving this week. So within the week. So yes, early April.
Yeah. It's just more of people getting their hands on it. Because even Google Cardboard is free. We've all got a bunch of them laying around here, but people have never tried them. Right. Once you try it, then you're like, okay, now I want to take the next step.
So
Oculus is not that.
From the chat,
it's so expensive.
If I can point this out, Israfel says Adam is trying to get down on Pornhub VR.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay.
I don't need to spend money on PlayStation VR to do that because Pornhub has opened up their VR section to anybody that has a Google Cardboard, so you can do that for free.
Didn't know that. You guys, thanks for dropping by.
Anyway, so I'm super.
But that's true. That's factual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just big news this week.
Yeah.
I don't know how did I miss that.
You don't go into Pornhub; they have a big thing. It's like surprise.
Actually, I never use Pornhub.
No, I'm just kidding.
One of the favorites, I guess.
I haven't been there in weeks.
More good. I haven't been there hours.
So yeah, what do you think about VR? Are you kind of feeling that, or are you just kind of like me? Because I'm sure you'll have one on account of the Billy.
Yeah.
I actually doubt we're gonna have one right away.
On account of the GameStop wages that they pay.
That's part of it, and the broke-ass college students.
Do you want to come over and mess with ours?
Actually, yes, because I've actually never used one before, and so it's all
because they're not out yet.
Well, okay, but there's some people that have been to conventions and stuff to try them out. That is not me.
Have you used Google Cardboard? Or?
I actually haven't. No.
Oh shoot!
So I should go play with that.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm a little.
You can try Pornhub while you're here.
Okay, sounds good. I think that it's a neat idea. I'm a little about it just because personally for me, just playing first person shooters after a while, get kind of dizzy and nauseous, and so it worries me a little bit because it's so I don't know, that's why I want to try it out. And
I can tell you that if that kind of makes you a little dizzy, you might have a problem because even cardboard gets you a little sometimes. Not me particularly because I'm a strong deity of sorts. But
I stopped listening for a second. I was waiting for. I'm a strong black lady. That's all I was waiting for.
Yeah. I do think it's a neat idea, and
it's more than neat. Let me tell you why. Because
it's freaking cool.
Yeah,
but yes, never used it. It's more than that. It's so much more.
Well, I don't even give any fucks about the gaming applications of VR.
Okay, this is interesting.
No, I don't. I didn't buy. What's up, Hurricane Roger? I didn't buy the PlayStation VR for gaming. I will game on it because that'll be an interesting experience. But I am more particularly interested in the capabilities of experiences and applications that I wouldn't be able to have in my life otherwise. For example, on Google Cardboard, are you listening to me?
Me?
Yep.
I might be dissing you in chat, actually.
Oh, that's fine. But Google Cardboard...
You bought it for Poem.
I know, thank you, autocorrect.
So poetic,
I just do, and it did not work. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, so Google Cardboard is the lowest form of VR you can get, and it's blown my mind time and time again. I can go and immerse myself on any point on the planet, the top of Mount Fuji to the bottoms of the ocean the ocean,
as it's known. But no, like we did like the Barrier Reef tour the one day, and it was like moving. And
now I don't like U2 as a band, like nobody does. But there's a thing in one of the apps where you can sit there, you get these headphones on, and it's a YouTube.
Are you saying YouTube or YouTube?
Fuck.
YouTube. He means U2, the band.
Yeah, YouTube.
With like Bono and the Edge and the bad music.
The music that's on everyone's iPhones.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I removed it. You can remove it.
You can remove it now. I deleted mine.
Yeah,
sure.
But anyway, you can sit there and like it starts out like Bono's singing to you, and it's like, oh, weird. And you look around, you're on the stage in the middle of a venue. With them, and they're all around you singing, and the bass player's like, I fucking you.
Yeah, but the music is actually 3D as well. So, like, you start to hear things off to your right, and then when you turn, then you look at the guitars, and it eventually goes full circle, and so the bass player's just like...
Well, from what... my only, like, experience with virtual reality is that new... you know, like I think it's called 360 vision, like as you move your phone.
Yeah, so 360 videos. And you can do those in cardboard. Well, not with our shitty iPhones, but with even shittier Androids, you could.
Well, anyway, coming from someone who has like a journalism background, the idea of virtual reality is like really exciting for me for like breaking news events and just sort of not even just breaking news, but just news stories, being able to really go into in-depth pieces, being somewhere and being able to look through virtual reality and see, everything that's there. That's a really cool prospect.
So, I mean, the games are going to be cool, but I think the games are going to be very gimmicky.
And they're a ways back. I think we're a long ways away from getting like our games like just fully delivered to us. However, PlayStation is allowing you in theater mode to use all of your current library in the headset itself, which is really cool.
So imagine that you can play Firewatch on as big of a screen as you could want, and maybe even
been a fire in virtual.
I'm on fire.
Yeah,
like you crank up the heat in your apartment, right? So
no, she has a house.
Hot.
She lives in a house.
I do live in a house.
Okay, it was a general statement.
Yeah. I just thought that since you were making the comment about GameStop wages, that was weird.
It was just an assumption that I lived in a shanty house.
So anyway, PlayStation VR. If you're into it, so are we. And I pre-ordered it. And I think actually Laughing Ocelot did as well. I might have missed it, but I think he did. And if he did, then awesome.
Yeah, he mentioned it in there. He's all about it.
Good for you, Ocelot, of the giggling variety. Moving on down the list of things that we didn't get to talk about last week. This is Gordy's something he's not excited about, maybe.
Is he?
Are you excited about it?
I don't know. Am I?
Indiana Jones 5 was officially announced as something that's going to be a movie.
That's like the Marge growl.
What?
Marge Simpson growl.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's like, let me tell you a fun story about Gordy and Marge Simpson. When we were kids, he tried so hard to convince me that the way that Marge's voice came through was that 7 different voice actors had to record the line at once to get that
I don't think they tried very hard.
And I was like, really? This is fucking strange. It's not true.
It's not true at all.
This is one of the many small Gordy lies that we're told.
Did you actually believe this, though? Or did you just like... Okay.
Probably not.
So you just...
Unless I misunderstood something I saw on TV.
And that's probably
because I too was a child.
You were like 8.
Yeah.
I mean, 8-year-olds are dumb. So anyway, but the interesting thing about the casting is Harrison Ford is coming back. Is that a good decision?
Yeah. It's the man. He's the man.
The movie doesn't come out until 2019.
And it's not Shia LaBeouf.
Like 112 years old.
He will be 112 years old. I don't know how...
I think he's in great shape for his age, though.
From the one woman in this room, like, it's Harrison Ford. He's going to be attractive when he's dead.
Damn right. He's sexy as fuck.
Like, he's just got that charisma.
Do you find him still sexy even though he has a smoldering hole in his chest? From a lightsaber.
Charisma.
You're just like...
It's charisma.
You're like, let me get in there.
That's your sex voice?
Maybe it is.
No, but like...
It's hard to say.
I think this movie would 100% tank if Harrison Ford was not in it. He has to be in it. He is Indiana Jones.
Well, I think the goal of Crystal Skull was to try and move it forward with a younger crowd. And then that movie flopped so hard.
I thought the goal
everybody hated
of Crystal Skull was to be like, can we ruin a franchise?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Or like, I want to get a new car, and I want some money for it, and it's going to be really nice. So I'll just make this piece of crap, and you'll give me money.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, man. If you ever wanted to see Gordy more heartbroken and you've ever seen him in his life, go see Indiana Jones Ford in Crystal Skull on opening night.
Okay.
I've never seen him more upset. Ever.
You have to like drag him out, and he was just like gave up on life. He's like, there's no reason to
He's like, no, I'm not gonna live anymore.
The refrigerator scene.
There was rumors, though, a while back that Chris Pratt was going to take over the role of Indiana Jones, and I kind of entertained that idea for a while, thinking that would be a worthwhile successor.
Shia LaBeouf.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Yesterday, you said you do it today. Love that speech.
It's good though. Like, does it pump you up? You're like, man, fuck yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but let's face it though, like Chris Pratt was on this role where like he could have taken over any franchise, and you were just like, all right, I'm for it. I like it. Because he just killed everything he touched for a while.
He's still in that role because now he's doing Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Deuces.
Dose for our Latino community.
So anyway, there's that. Been there, Gordy. Bro hug.
So I guess my big fear with it was the writing, and you mentioned that the writer is actually returning.
They hired the same writer that wrote Crystal Skull, but I think it's okay because I think the reason Crystal Skull sucked so many dicks was, George Lucas.
William Coolidge. Hi. Hey, buddy.
Oh, what up, dude? William? Will.I.am? So
Billy the Epic Kid.
Oh, Billy. Hey, is this your boyfriend?
I'm not sure.
Are you Marissa's boyfriend? Do you work at GameStop? Did you?
Is her real name Clarissa?
I really doubt it because almost all of his usernames are like.
Oh, look at this, guys.
Thanks for the follow, dude. I wish we could hear that.
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
It could be cool pick though.
No.
And cool has an E.
Cool Epic. Yeah, if he's like French or something.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's
How
happening.
many boyfriends do I have?
Yeah, answer.
I will take that to my grave.
Answer.
Oh, well, she's a college student. What?
No.
Oh, yeah. You'd go to CSU, so I'm sure that there's many a Randy night you have. CSU's a college.
Just keeping those facts rolling. Do you guys play Black Ops 3? I'm guessing it is not your boyfriend. Based on my question. Would you like to be?
Nope.
Sorry about that.
Let me answer Will's question.
She shot you down, yeah.
No, I don't play Call of Duty 3. Black Ops 3.
Call of Duty 3. Really?
What's that
I
game?
actually played Call of Duty 3 a lot more.
I played it maybe a couple weeks ago at All That and a Bag of Dicks, and it was fun. It was cool. It's a good time, but it's not my jam. I'm not very good at first-person shooters. So, hey Adam, can I link the Discord for anyone here who wants to join it? Yes, you can.
I think you can actually.
Like
security settings.
Yeah, don't think it's going to let you link it, but I can link it. But I need to gander the link, so give me a minute.
And Laughing Ocelot, give us a brief overview of this Discord thing.
So yeah, well, no, I'm not Laughing Ocelot.
You are not? Or are you? Because I've never actually met him, so maybe you are.
Maybe I'm just like double aging.
To
be fair, let me tell you, Ocelot, is I did tell Gordy and Tim about it, but
about 11 minutes ago.
Things were so busy that I just now got a chance probably tonight to tell them about the Discord, so that's why it would take so long. Because I'm basically I can't keep up with anything. So I apologize for the delay on that. Yes, PM the link. I'll link the thing. The things will happen. But we don't. I don't know what a Discord really does. Still,
right?
I'm confused. I went in there and checked it out, and it's super slick looking. I don't know what it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Take over, Timmy.
Do you want me to take over? Do we have anything else on Indiana Jones? You're gonna go see it?
Yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah, like in theater. Are you a theater person?
With the right movie, I'm the theater person.
What's the last thing you saw in theater?
Probably
Batman v Superman. Holy shit, we didn't talk about that.
Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Deadpool.
Yeah, no, have a little party over here, Judas. Stab people in the back sometimes for movies.
First of all,
I stabbed him in the back really hard, and Gordy.
I didn't.
We made plans to go as a fucking threesome, right? We're like, we'll go to that new theater. We're gonna get tickets together. We'll just have a Deadpool party. Because if you guys recall back, for all my old fans, right, from the very first episode I was on, the first thing we ever talked about was Deadpool. Thank you.
Yeah, right. We didn't have any fans then.
I feel like I saw that, but I feel like I saw it because I was like
perusing,
stalking your old videos. Yeah.
No, yeah, totally. But that was the first thing we talked about. So we were gonna go and like make it a thing. He went without us.
I didn't go without it.
Oh, you didn't go without us?
Oh.
What?
The lady,
you're on trial right now, my friend.
The lady and I wanted to have a date. We wanted to go see a movie, and there was nothing out except for like that.
So he's throwing the girlfriend under the bus.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing her under the bus. I'm just like tossing her right in front of the grill. Like at the bus, like, like a Final Destination shit. Yeah, it's good though. But
is it?
I did buy you a ticket to Batman v Superman, so.
What do you mean buy me one?
I did.
You're saying you let me go to it then?
No, like
I appreciate that.
I made up for it. I was like, look, guys, I'm sorry for bailing on Deadpool. Let me take you guys to Batman v Superman. And then you paid me back for it, so that's fine. But but we went and saw that. Let's move on to this.
I'm honored that I got to go see BBS with you.
Are you?
Apparently.
Was it good?
It still sounds like you're saying BBS.
BBS? Yeah.
So we went and saw BB.
Does BBS stand for something else?
BVS or BBS?
BBS.
Like B is in.
I have no idea.
The Binklebot.
The British Broadcasting Station.
Oh shit!
I love that.
We're getting fucking sued.
Guys, I'm kidding. It's BBC.
Yeah, but I did buy a ticket for that movie. It has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. I can't say it is better than 30%.
It's way better than 30%, but it's way
better is an exaggeration.
It's got it is. It's at least double better, but it's got its mega flaws. I feel.
Yeah.
But I'm on Team Affleck.
Affleck. Yeah, it was. If you guys want us to give like a little brief review of it, we can definitely give some details, but we're not going to give away any spoilers or anything. But that's up to you guys.
Yeah, but maybe you already saw it. Who can say?
Yeah. Who can say? They could.
They could. Okay. PlayStation 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
Maybe.
Thoughts? Girls first.
Okay.
Gordy. I'm kidding. I meant you.
Okay. Well, yeah. I was just going to wait for him to start talking.
Yeah, he just groans.
Man, I have a lot of thoughts. I guess to start off with, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another, like the Slim was for the PlayStation 3, where it's like
inevitable.
It's really not like
and I think we're at
that much better. Like it's better, but it's not like this. Oh my god, 4.5.
That's a good point.
What is this? Not that is a bad thing either, but I could see that happening.
That's a good point.
But I think the thing I find a lot more interesting is that if this, in fact, is a console that is up there and it does more things and it supports 4K and all of this stuff, that it's like a beefy system,
mm-hmm.
I could really see Sony releasing this as a strategic move to screw over Nintendo and the NX, because it will kind of...
Do you think that Nintendo needs to be screwed over more than they're already going to be by the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One already existing?
No, but from Sony's perspective, they're still there. They're still taking some portion of their market, and this would be a very strategic move for Sony to be like, bye.
Look at you fucking dropping intelligent bombs.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're direct competitors right now.
But they're Japanese.
They are both Japanese.
All Americans are direct competitors. By that now.
I do think that if someone is like only on Nintendo, and this just could be me, but if someone's only on Nintendo and they're thinking about a 4 or a 1, I see them going to a PlayStation 4 rather than a Xbox One.
Yeah. Sure.
So
okay.
I think they are more. They're more of the competitor than you might think.
Yeah. I mean, I smell you.
I do think that 4K is the future, right? Because
but I don't think
our phones have the capability to do it. The technology price is coming down. There's no additional accessories. It looks like it's just the next logical step.
Mhm.
So I think somebody's going to have to step up to the plate and bring that. And Xbox One's already very far behind since they can barely push 1080.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
So if they were to do it with 4K, just that one feature alone could really set them up over the top.
Yeah, I agree. However, I don't think 4K is as widely in our houses as we might think.
No.
Because
Like it's just Netflix.
It's just in about the last year that 4K TVs got into like a general household affordability.
But the price is actually affordable now, though, and that's a big difference. As opposed to
but the thing is
like plasma back in the day was like when it first came out, it's like you can't touch that. The price is way too crazy. Yeah. And then it dropped, and you're like, all right, now I'll get one.
Yeah, but now people are starting to get the TVs, but there still is very little 4K content to be consumed on these TVs. The upscaling thing is there, but it's not true 4K. So I don't know if it's a smart move because games are still it's gonna be just up-resing games from 1080p to 4K. It might look like it's not.
That's kind of my other thought is like, how long is it gonna take for games to actually get to that point? I mean, maybe not that long, but I don't know. Like,
I think 4K. I think we're gonna see the quote-unquote PS5s and the Xbox 2s probably within the next 4 years or so. I'm betting it's not going to be a 10-year cycle like the Xbox 360. I don't think so because now we're moving way too fast.
They're moving a lot
and
faster.
If the possibility, if anybody of you watched the Boss Rattle show, you would know that the possibility of upgradable consoles is now looming on the horizon. It's not a thing, but it could be a thing.
Could be.
And I don't know. I think that we're going to see that kind of stuff before PS 4.5. If it's just a 4K resolution boost, that's silly. Just I don't know.
Right. Well, the next big advantage is like the Slim. So when like the initial systems come out, that's typically like an arms race to be the first one to market.
I bet we see that at the C3. I bet they're like, and here's Xbox 1.5 with your smaller little stuff.
Exactly. So now they can make it more efficient, and by making it more efficient, technically they're just making it a little cheaper for them to produce. They don't necessarily have to give it a price drop, much more than like just a launch day. Type of special.
Yeah.
And then it comes out, it's smaller, it takes up less space, and people are like, oh, I'll get that one.
It probably has a little bit faster processing power.
And there will be one person who argues, like, that's what I've been waiting for. Like, there's always that guy who's like, I wasn't going to get into next gen, but now I'm gonna. They shook out the bugs. And the rest of us have been playing for like 3 years, like, what bugs? I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think that if they do that there will, or I'm sorry, when the Xbox 360 did the slimmer models, and same with the PS3, did those have hardware boosts? Was there
massive ones? Because the original Xbox 360 was wasn't it on the Falcon board or whatever? Was the one that had the issue, and those were the ones with the red ring. Yeah, and then they replaced the board. So again, it was like we went to market with something that was awful, and basically they had to make 2 of every one that was sold because everybody was able to return theirs under warranty.
Right.
So now they create a new board, they can make it cheaper, it lasts longer, they ran way cooler. So that's a massive upgrade right there.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it come out with a terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, the hard drive is crap.
And they already
crap.
But they already have those. Like there's versions of each system you can get with terabyte hard drives.
Versions though, but like this one, like it ships
like it, and that's
standard 1 terabyte.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, totally. I'm into it. But if we were to talk about console upgrades, the one that we all want to know about is what is happening with Nintendo NX. And we almost thought we knew for a minute.
Let's look in the rearview mirror.
Let's look at this hashtag packaged. What was it we were calling it, Brody? Hashtag meat
rearview meat mirror.
The meat mirror. The meat mirror.
Yeah.
Because can you pull up a screenshot of this? So there was this week, or maybe even last week, there was a leak of the supposed NX controller for the Nintendo NX.
They just got all of us nerds like just boxing. Like none of us would even accept the fact that this was possibly fake. We were just like, attack Nintendo. Yeah,
and Gordy sent this to us, and when he sent it to me, the first picture, I said to myself, the fuck am I looking at? Because I couldn't make sense of it. It looked like to me when I first.
Well, actually, he sent it to us, and I was like, "Dude, this came out like 5 days ago."
Can you, do something with your life, there, Gordy? You know what to do. Okay, so when I saw this, I said, "What the fuck am I looking at? It looks like a rearview mirror reflecting packaged meat." That's what it looks like to me.
We're looking at like a Goba burrito right there in the middle.
And Gordy's like, "That's the new NX controller." I was like, "The fuck it is! It just came out the back of your car."
I love your Gordy voice.
I first saw this on Twitter.
Oh, looks like a package meat.
I first saw this on Twitter and I was just scrolling and I like saw it and I was like, I don't know what that is. Kept scrolling, saw it again. I was like, maybe this is some virtual reality thing. Saw it again. I was like, wait, what?
And you're like, look at that meat. Look at all that meat.
All that meat. It looks spacey.
So that happened, and then we were all like, "Oh God, no! Nintendo's fucking up again."
Yeah.
And then
immediately, like we just assumed because they made so many dumb peripherals lately. We're like, they made another.
And then a couple days later was the picture of a clear non-potato photo of the unit, and everyone was like, "It's real, fuck."
And then I was like, Gordy leaving Indiana Jones 4. I was just like,
yeah. But then thankfully they were like, "Nah, it's fake. It's fake as fuck." And that guy 3D printed it. Well, the meat guy, that's Photoshop. That's a fake picture. He just took a picture of like his meat freezer and then like superimposed it on the thing, and then the other guy 3D printed it, which is bonkers to me. Well, it's not bonkers because 3D printing's titties.
Can we just drag that guy into the street and beat the shit out of him?
No, we can't, because he said immediately, he's like, "Oh, no, this is fake, I'm sorry."
Yeah, no, first off, he did not say it immediately. Again, Gordy sent us that image like 5 days after I had already blown past it.
I don't know, maybe he lives in Wyoming and he's in a fire.
No, I think he was like in Sweden or something. He had like an accent, and he was like,
I
want to apologize.
He's like, "I made this controller and I am Swedish."
Yeah, and I read it and I was like, "No, you're a dick." Like
Morgan.
Yeah, went back to cooking.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was kind of funny, the whole thing.
That's because you have no soul and you don't appreciate where Nintendo brought you.
They've been stabbing us for so long that I want to stab.
But it's funny because it's like, imagine this, Marissa.
Okay.
You meet the man of your dreams, so to speak. And he's just handsome and he's just wealthy and he gives you everything you need for so long. And you're just like, I am so content.
This is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life.
And then one day,
I'll never give up on
you wake up and he's just like, you pat and he's not there. You go out in the kitchen, you're like, honey. And he just comes around the corner with a butcher knife and just right into your face.
Except now he's got bad graphics.
Yeah, now he's all pixelated.
And he won't make a new Zelda for some fucking reason.
And he just like takes the hatchet and just starts sawing at your face. And it's not even it doesn't even have a serrated edge. So it's just like a smooth blade just hacking down through your face slowly.
I would probably kick him in the balls, call the police, and then get a divorce.
Yeah, but you'd be dead.
But you remember the old days.
Your face, yeah, but
so fun,
you remember, you're like, man, where did that guy go when he was just like snugging me and shit, giving me Zeldas and Marios?
Yep, getting the one up.
Yeah,
getting that one up mushroom. The one up mushroom's gone.
I'm just saying, when the relationship is bad, you feel like you're gonna when it starts to get abusive and they're not giving you what you need anymore. Like maybe you should end the relationship.
We can't end it because now they're just giving us meat reflectors.
I think that is like the classic sign of like bad relationships when you feel like you can't get out of it when you're trapped.
True. Because you know what? If he like pulled the cleaver out, he's like, here's the Triforce. Here's an actual controller with buttons.
But it's Triforce Heroes.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it, Timmy, dude.
Oh.
I just want to like take this beer bottle and after I stab you.
Yeah, they got Pokken. What are you talking about?
That's so dumb. That's dumb as fuck. It's like two of the worst franchises you could possibly combine.
What?
Well, Tekken, I'm not a big fan of.
I love Tekken.
And I was like already like looking at nudie mags by the time Pokemon was a thing. So I was like that wasn't part of my life.
What about you over there?
Yeah, you're small.
Marissa, what's your thoughts on
Pokemon,
Digimon, and other?
Do they have
monsters?
horse Pokemons?
No, they didn't. I was a Pokemon fan. I had an assortment of cards, and I was an only child, so I made up my own game and own way to play it. So I never like played the real trading card game because I.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just a cartoon.
Oh, I was. Are you talking about the cartoon?
I'm talking about the franchise.
Oh, okay. I was super into the trading cards, even though I like I said, never actually played the real game.
It was like Magic the Gathering, right? Like there was like a strategy game.
Yeah,
it wasn't just like trading cards.
I actually watched.
Like, let me trade you a Charizard.
I actually watched a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, but I lived out in the country, so we got like 4 channels, and Yu-Gi-Oh was on.
Not My Little Pony. That wasn't a thing for you.
No.
That's weird.
I don't.
That's what? What?
I'm a brony.
That's confusing. You're not into Princess Sparkle?
No, I'm brony
No,
hardcore.
I'm not.
No, I don't even know. Isn't brony a sexual thing? Like
It
It can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. Yeah.
Gordy's like, yeah, it's sexual. It's very sexual.
It's like,
Gordy over there.
now we're speaking my language. He gets right on the mic and he's got a camera all of a sudden.
He's like, let me tell you a thing or two about ponies.
No, so yeah, I think it's just our age group. Like when Pokemon and stuff became really popular, like we were in high school, just like fiercely chasing around women and doing like dude things.
Israfel says, Clarissa, I collected the cards too. Never played the game, but collected the ass out of the cards.
I need a
Never
nickname
played
for
the
him.
game but collected them. That's so weird. Like I've got I actually have 75 complete chess sets. Like, oh, you're an avid player. No. Never I have no idea. It's like the little horsies.
Let's move into
Oh, Jesus. Look what you did.
I didn't do it. Gordy did it.
Gordy did it. Hashtag Gordy did it.
Is that a new shirt? By the way, speaking of shirts, I don't know if any of you knew, but some of you knew. But we relaunched our merch store, so you can go get a little sexier than you were before.
Their GTA shirt is sweet. You should go look at it.
You should look at it with your wallet.
Click on buy now.
Speaking of which, Derwood, you still in here? You still in this chat?
No, he's gone.
He's always gone.
No, don't say anything to Derwood.
No, he's still in here. Derwood, talk to me.
Let's oh, my next paycheck will be thoroughly raped.
Yeah,
And Tyler,
I'm here at the studio, Derwood, so I'm going to grab you a shirt today for being my fan of the month.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ocelot, I'm at the studio. I'm not going to give you a free shirt for being fan of the month because I got mouth to feed, so you can buy one.
Mouth.
Mouth. Sometimes it's words too. No, I'm just kidding. You're not going to buy shit. Let's just skim over this because I'm no longer passionate about talking about it. But
Passionate about talking about what?
Just to show you're doing the whole thing. He's like, I'm just going to get out of here. So you guys wrap up. I'm going to go get something to eat.
No, but the fact that they've narrowed down the list of Han Solo candidates for the Han Solo movie.
Mixed reactions upon announcement.
What do you think about
Of the
Miles?
lead.
Miles Teller. You into that? You're like, who's Han Solo?
No, I do know who Han Solo is, but admittedly, I didn't look at the list.
Did you even know that they were making a Han Solo?
Yeah,
movie?
no, I definitely.
How do you feel about that? Do you have any fucks to give?
How, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 are you into Star Wars?
Probably like
10 is like wrote your own fan fiction.
no. What's a 5?
5 would be like you may have wandered through the toy section and looked at the figures once.
Yeah,
And
you've
you've seen the movies.
all the films.
Okay, what's a 6?
You maybe picked up a toy and smelled it once.
Because I don't think. Okay, so I've seen all the films. I was very excited about this new one, and I dove into all the crazy theories. I was reading so many theories after that movie.
For which movie?
The newest one about who Rey is and all this stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I have posters
Spoiler
of
alert,
the
Stacy
original
Rizzo.
trilogy, but I don't have any figures. But I did have lightsabers when I was growing up, and I had a Darth Vader mask.
Yeah, Marissa.
So where is that? Like a
Do you-
7 or 8?
Do you
7.
want to wear a Darth Vader mask for the rest of the show? Because I could make that happen.
I mean, I don't know. I could.
Oh my god.
Darth Vader mask and a portal shirt and like little blonde hair sticking out, and our ratings just spike up.
There's the portal shirt. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's all boobs.
Yeah, just obligatory boob cam.
And that's
Those
fine.
are
You're
that's
welcome.
they're
That's
they're
how-
on Twitch.
That's how people get Twitch viewers.
I
Is
should
just
have
having
worn a lower cut shirt.
Yeah.
Just take it off. It's fine.
There's
I was
someone
torn.
out there. There's
I
like
was torn
10,000
between
viewers.
boobs or gaming shirt.
I kind of feel like boobs
Can't
would have
be
done
both.
this. Yeah, couldn't you just
It was
cut out
very-
the holes of the portals?
Yeah. Have you guys seen Mean Girls? You probably haven't seen Mean Girls.
Oh, fuck me,
You know
girls. Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about? Where she cuts the holes in her shirt and
Yeah.
her bra is sticking through the whole
Yeah.
time?
I am.
I did that for Halloween once.
Yeah. Stop trying to make fetch happen. You'll never make fetch happen. Or is it Fletch?
It's fetch.
Oh,
Fetch.
yeah.
Fletch is Chevy Chase.
Yeah, so that new PlayStation VR is going to be so fetch.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Were you off teacher?
I told you I was done. No, I'm gonna.
So the reason that we started talking about this, he has it listed in our notes here as Han fuckery, is that Miles Teller is listed currently as the person who is going to be like the leading candidate to take over for the Han Solo films, for the Han Solo solo film. And these guys are like, I hate him. But he's got like mega negative press lately because of like Fantastic Four was a massive flop. But I have seen Whiplash. You guys have not seen Whiplash. And he's phenomenal in that. Don't spill that water. It'd be like fries the boards.
I don't think I can do this and the headphones.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
There we go.
God, look how so many people are watching the stream now. They're like, "What? A girl with a Star Wars mask on?"
I can't do the Star Wars sounds or the Darth Vader sounds.
I can tell. I don't know what came out of you.
She's like,
do it for me.
breathing.
I'm breathing. Have you guys seen the actual like body actor for Darth Vader, like without the dubbed over voice?
David Prowse?
Yeah, that's his name.
That's
like
person.
that's like a 10.
Okay. Okay, good. I just make sure because that video is hilarious.
Okay, so let's move into the Classic Games Showcase.
Just gonna skip right over the whole Miles Teller thing.
I thought you talked about it.
You're gone for 12 seconds. I don't mind talking about it.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but a lot of things in my life can happen in 12 seconds.
I mean,
twice.
It's half of Darth. I'm half Darth Vader.
So you're
look like the kid from Little Giants now.
I'm like.
Shit, I'm sorry, just cop over your fucking arm.
I'm like Darth Vader when he has to like, I don't know what he does. Like he's
you look like you have Down syndrome
face
right
changed or something. You know, like
I don't know what he does. What does Darth Vader do anyway?
You know when he's in that
like
when he's in that like contraption thing, and then you just see his like the other part of his
helmet comes off.
Not in the beginning.
It
like
is
not
a
when
breathing
he's first.
chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's an 11.
Yeah.
He's not a 10.
You guys see the scene where you can light up the cylinders? Come
Hey, David Prowse's autograph. What are you over there?
I actually, going back to the whole lightsaber things, I have an album on Facebook of my friends and I having lightsaber battles in the parking lot of Walmart one night.
Cool.
So from a small town, you gotta.
Yeah, small town stuff. Yeah, you go to Walmart. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
I grew up like that.
Yeah, I've been to Walmart.
Anyway.
Let's talk about Miles Teller. And you, the room is split between you and Gordy, if there was two of you in the room. Gordy, first of all, Gordy, why am I talking for Gordy? Like, he could just speak.
Can't he? I don't know. Prove it.
Second, how do you let Gordy say things?
Hey!
How do you feel about the Han Solo movie? Do you feel it's necessary? No, you don't.
No, I don't like the Han Solo movie.
Tell everyone.
It's just, it's unnecessary. That's nice, Tim. It's very distracting.
Gordy.
But I can deal with that.
Gordy, why?
Am I the only person
no, I'm
out
totally
there
with you.
that thinks
It's
it's
an
a bad idea?
unnecessary movie.
And that I believe 100%. I don't like that it's being made, but if it is, I want it to be somebody who I feel is confident enough to pull off that little bit of Han swag.
Mm-hmm. And you think that Miles Teller can do it. Gordy does not.
Right.
Why?
Because I've seen his good movies.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah, definitely. No, because like in Whiplash, he puts on just an amazing performance. Like he's got acting chops.
Drumming movie?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Who's directing it? Do you guys know?
Well,
or do they
know?
But
I can tell you who's writing it.
Who's writing it?
Well, Lawrence Kasdan is writing it. He also wrote episodes 4. Nope, he did not write episode 4, but he did write episodes 5, 6, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
So the writing's probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And he knows the character.
Right.
The biggest thing for
that's
me.
Key for continuity. You can't have a new person.
That's true. The biggest thing for me is kind of like you were saying either. Like, you can't have an Indiana Jones movie without Harrison Ford. So it's going to be really, really odd seeing a Han Solo movie without Harrison Ford. Not that it can't be done.
Wasn't there like a young indie
TV
series way back in the day, though?
River Phoenix, B. And he's dead.
Really?
Yeah, and he's dead as fuck.
He is. He's super dead.
You were like an 11 in all things.
No,
He's mega dead.
I just know things. You can tell me about horses and politics, and I'll tell you about stuff that matters, like Star Wars and movies and 80s pop culture.
Yeah.
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 Like Balky. I'll tell you all about Balky from Strangers. Living Strangers.
Perfect.
Strangers in Fiction.
Perfect Strangers in Fiction. Perfect Strangers in Fiction?
Yeah, he knows so much.
What am I? Okay, this is a good question from Israfel. Melissa, who shot first?
Han.
False. No.
This is like Gordon's like page.
No, it's good enough. I approve.
Doherty.
But the truth is that he didn't shoot first. He was the only person to shoot. Really.
Look who's the 11 now.
Yeah, look who's the 11 now.
Who's first and last.
Okay. Classic Game Showcase.
Classic Game Showcase.
No,
we always go with our guests first. Because it's polite.
So my classic game is
Missile Clip.
My Little Pony, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
Barbie's Horse Adventures.
Fuck yeah. That's a game.
Fuck yeah, it is.
It's probably on the DS, isn't it?
You're not a gamer or what?
No. I'm not a real gamer. I don't play Barbie's Horse Adventures. Anyway.
But tell us about this game that you have picked.
Barbie's Horse Adventures. Let's look that up on Pornhub and see.
Oh,
this is what comes up.
As long as you got your Google Cardboard on.
I have 4 of them.
We got 4 of them. We can all do that.
I'll report back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
So I've got Champions Return to Arms, which is...
Can you say that like with an enunciation?
Champions Return to Arms.
I have Champions Return to Arms.
4.
Did we get the right game here?
Yeah, that's totally right.
For the PS2.
Okay.
Is that correct?
PS2.
2 arms?
Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys have actually played this game.
That'd be interesting to see, actually. I would love to know.
Boom.
Very curious.
Okay,
I want to know.
So this is actually the second in the Champions series. There's also Champions of Norath.
It was Champions Arms. And then it was Champions Return
No, it was
Arms.
Champions Norath, I think. I only played this one. So anyway, I'm going to self-promo real quick.
You made this.
No. If you go to my channel and watch my video called I Didn't Grow Up with Video Games.
Which is her.
She wouldn't be the only game developer in her family then, would she?
Oh, fuck! You piece of shit!
Yeah.
Call it off! Turn that off! Go back to the main screen.
What is going on?
Turn it off. Go back to the main screen. I've been meaning to ask you for weeks. Brass tacks. Eyeballs here. How do you know Adam is green? Is he really related to you? What's that all about?
I am legitimately related to Adam Isgreen, who is the creative...
I like to say Isgreen. So
creative director of...
so 2 things.
Xbox.
What is he...
Something. He's working on Killer Instinct.
No, I know that. I know that.
We know about that one.
No, what's the relation? Like, did he pop out of the same vagina as you? What's the deal? Are you brothers, sisters?
We're cousins. We have the same grandfather.
What the fuck?
You guys are derived from the same sperm.
Why don't you have an Xbox?
If not for your grandpa's sperm, we would have Killer Instinct in our guest tonight.
That is...
What? What?
Shout outs to your grandpa's sperm.
No, Killer Instinct is one of my most favorite games of all time, so I was like mega weirded out when I saw you guys were talking.
Yeah, so I posted something on Twitter, like random. Like I think
you're like, did you guys see my new horse?
No, it was like I feel like it was about like
got a new missile.
Frozen yogurt or something. Like I don't know. It was like normal human things, and he favored it and replied to it or something.
And then I jumped in immediately.
Yeah,
and I was like,
TJ's like,
what? The presses.
Why? Why is he talking to you? How do you? Why?
And I was like, your name and his name are the same name. And then he was just like, yep. And I was like, it has to be true, because otherwise he wouldn't take time to respond.
Yeah, because he was like,
he's like, what's that?
Are you guys related? And like, yeah.
But I'm so flabbergasted. Why don't you play an Xbox? Like, wouldn't he just like send you one?
We're admittedly not that close. Like, we're not.
Your fucking Twitter follower. I mean, you guys follow each other. That's like
you couldn't be family. Like,
you come from the same sperm, right?
Cuz. Hook me up with a box, B.
I mean...
Yep.
Okay.
Call him right. Do you have his phone number?
I don't have his phone
number. Oh my god, I was going to say, let's call that guy right now and be like, dude, please send me an early code to Killer Instinct. The season 3.
I mean, I can see what I can do, but...
It comes out on Tuesday, but what the fuck?
Monday night.
But yeah, like, we are legit related, where... I don't know... Yeah, we're cousins.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That like makes you kind of cool, but that's cool. I'm into
I'm
that.
confused how you're not like more excited about this. Okay, like, if you guys are cousins and like you just didn't care about gaming at all, that would make sense. And you worked at GameStop. Your boyfriend currently works at GameStop.
Okay,
video games. You make videos about video games. I don't know if you realize what we've been discussing here all night.
Without like going,
video games have come up a time or two.
Without going like into too much crazy detail about that side of my family.
No,
it's
please.
Very,
actually, it's better for ratings if you do.
It's not. That side of the family is like kind of scattered and like weird and like.
Have you ever met him?
No, we've only ever like talked and stuff. Because that's my point. Like this family is. I have another cousin actually on that side of the family that I've never met in my life.
I mean, I've got cousins I've never met either,
Him
but
and his-
I don't talk to them on Twitter. Can you get us like a couple of extra Xboxes for the house?
I mean, I will ask.
No, I'm
I'm just curious. Like, you haven't even asked for yourself. Like, do you have
a beef with the box?
No, I just.
Do you hate Xbox? Are
No,
you going on record for that right now?
No. I'm not going to go on. I mean, there were problems with the 360, and there are things that I didn't like about Xbox's old management, but...
Old management.
Don Matrick?
Yeah, free.
What's he think about Don Matrick?
Yeah, that'd be great to hear.
I don't know if he can comment on something like that.
Maybe not to the public, but to his close cousin he could.
He could, like, I know a dude who said some things about it.
That's true.
Oh my god.
And we just know, because we're close.
Can you get him on the show?
I can try.
Cool. Okay, let's move on.
But yes, we were legitimately related, but because of that family's just kind of weirdness, we've never actually met. And it was a while before, like, I think it was my dad who was like, well, okay, so going into this whole I didn't grow up with video games, once my dad finally, like, kind of accepted the fact that I play video games, he was like, you know, you have a cousin who's, like, I think he works for, like Micro...
He works for Atari?
Xbox?
Scrap all this talk. Let's go back to that. Like, Dad accepted I played video games. Like, you were, like, coming out of the closet. Right? Like, this was, like, a tough thing to say to Mom and Dad.
My point is, he was like, I think you have a cousin that works in the industry. And then he, like, gave
my
him my
point-
name,
no,
and I
let's go
Googled
on
him, and I was like, whoa!
No, next
you're right.
interesting topic is that, though.
Okay.
Like, your family didn't support the gaming?
So, yeah, no, that's, like, the thing. I didn't grow up with video games.
Right.
My parents were not...
I've seen that video,
We're
but,
not
like,
really
go
into
into depth. Your videos are, like, 3 minutes long. I'm giving you a platform.
Okay.
Speak.
I don't know what there is. I guess, so, like I said in the video, I grew up on a farm-ish. I was rural, like, other than my neighbors across the street, my closest neighbors were, like, acres away. So...
Well, no shit, you just described them in acres.
Yeah. Like, they were always away. And I think... I don't know, my parents are both baby boomers, so I don't think they were in the generation of, like... The first video games coming out. Oh, God.
No, don't worry about it. It's just me. I'm just thinking.
Anyway, yeah. So they were like not young when like the first video game started, or not in like teenage years when the first video game consoles were coming out.
40 when Pac-Man was rocking.
So I think that had a factor in it. And I don't know. They've always kind of just had this idea of like, you know, video games turn your brain to mush.
Okay.
But for all those people out there that are like, I hate people who say that and then they spend time watching TV all day, they are not like that either. It's just not digital, really, you know.
Like old
we
farmers.
Still don't have cable. I was sometime in high school when we got when we upgraded from dial-up, like didn't have my own cell phone until I was like a junior in high school, so.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
I think
I can share that story, but that's just because that was called like new tech at the time.
Yeah. But I think that's kind of why they were never really into video games. They didn't understand it, and
old man combo.
All they knew about video games was what the media was going to tell them, which was violence and nerds in their basement that are overweight and like never grow up, and you know, stereotypes.
Okay.
No offense or anything. I mean, at least you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to make money.
Well, sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go back to where
back to classic games.
Yeah. So
that's quite a tangent. Sorry, guys.
Champions return to
Arms.
Get your cousin on the show.
So
now,
anyway.
were you an elf ranger or were you more of a warrior yourself?
I was, I think, one of the like wizard classes. I don't remember which one they were actually called, but anyway. So this game, one of my best friends at the time had, she had a PS2, and she's like, you should play this with me. And I was like, okay. And
Oh, look at the body on Fiona.
Yep. That's what sold me on this game. But I really credit this game to the reason I'm a gamer today. Like, I fell in love with it. I was like, holy crap, this is a whole universe I had no idea existed. This is amazing. It has it's an RPG, so it has like the fantasy elements and being able to be like an elf or a wizard and stuff. And growing up, playing with my friends, we'd all pretend that we were like elves and wizards, and we'd have all these spells and powers. And so this was like, what? This is awesome. And we would spend hours and hours and hours.
Did you wear this when you were pretending?
Oh, definitely. When I was like 12.
You dressed up like Fiona. Is this kind of like a Diablo?
Yeah, it's very Diablo-esque, top-down. You've got the little circle around your player. I made sure to smash every single barrel. I mean, if you didn't...
Like a good girl. Yep.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. What has Link taught you, if not that?
So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot like a Diablo game in the sense there's checkpoints. I was playing it, actually.
It's a lot like a Diablo game in the sense that there's a checkpoints.
I know there's checkpoints, which is cool.
Well, I'm like looking at it, and that's the first thing I saw. Anyway, though.
Doesn't have checkpoints.
Does it? You're totally right, it doesn't. Oh, my God.
Billy would be sad.
He loves me.
Cool.
Now, is this gameplay of you smashing these barrels?
Does it
Sakura. Is this actually you gameplay?
Oh,
is this you?
Totally.
Captured from your TV?
But what I was going to say, though, is I haven't played this game in a while, and we rebought it to play it again, and it's the type of game where, like, if you die, you're going back to wherever the last checkpoint was, and I was just like, what? So many games hold your hand now. I was like, what is this? I have to do this all over again?
Back to when gaming was actually gaming.
Right. And I was just like, what?
And now it's just...
Now, do you still play these style of games?
She still plays this very game.
And we did
just the other day when I was at her house. She's like, oh, look, here's that game that I play.
That is true.
Ooh.
But no,
And then he was like...
I do think that if it weren't for this game, I probably never would have gotten into WoW, because I got like really into WoW, really addicted to WoW. Same kind of thing, though. It's like this fantasy universe, and you can be a wizard and stuff. And
are you excited for the movie?
I am, actually. There's a side of skepticism to me, but I also feel like...
No.
I know, right? I also feel like Blizzard tends to put out things that are well-made, so...
Yeah.
I have faith.
So you weren't there for Diablo 3's launch?
Yeah, Area 37 wants to...
No, I was.
So...
Do you not remember your show that I, like, posted that in the comments?
Right. They put out quality stuff. It took, like, 2 years to get that playable.
Fair. Fair.
Okay. Good game.
So that's my game.
I'm into it.
Truth be told, I play it.
No, I play it
because
too.
I play the top-down stuff.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Which one of you scallywags wants to go next?
I'll go next. You know why?
Because
top-down stuff.
Yeah?
I already forgot what you picked. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
When's Marvel?
Marvel. I went with Marvel's Ultimate Alliance.
Oh.
And this was couch co-op with the wifey.
What?
Yep. Oh, yeah. We played both of them together, yeah.
That's weird.
Yep, she rarely plays video games. She's got mostly garbage skills. But when she does play, she can pull it off. And this was awesome because you had a massive Marvel roster to play with and all the barrel smashing you can get your hands on.
Really, if you have a top-down game and there's no barrels in it, like, what are you doing?
Who's your...
Oh, come on. You know, it's Marvel. Come on.
Who's your main?
You know, come on. Come on.
I don't know you very well, but I'm going to guess...
You named Captain America.
Never.
Wait, I want to guess.
Mm-hmm.
I actually might. Maybe...
What are you doing over there? What are you playing at? We can see
Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man?
No.
Wolverine?
I did use a lot of Wolverine, but I also used a lot of Iron Man.
Wonder Woman.
Because he can fly.
That is...
Marvel?
I'm joking. Just being a twat.
So this was the intro, which is super awesome.
Oh, hold on. C. Smith, right there. Is that what you were pointing to? Because we can't see that. C. Smith, 832. Yay! Okay. Did you say Wolverine yet? Because that's who you played.
I did use some Wolverine. Yeah,
Hulk.
of course I used some.
With some? Who was your man?
No, actually, I used Iron Man.
Oh,
Really?
tell me about that Tony Stark life.
Oh, the Tony Stark.
Hashtag Stark.
So here we get into the gameplay, and it was up to 4-player co-op. But if it was just one, then you had 3 bots cruising around with you or whatever.
This does look pretty slick.
Yeah, and they made there was other versions of this too. Like I think Wolverine had his own, or X-Men. There was an X-Men game like this, and it wasn't as good. Like we tried it, and it had just like sloppy mechanics and wasn't put together very well. But the Ultimate Alliance series was really good.
This looks cool. I'd play the snot out of this.
And it had
I like saying snot.
So like this takes place on the Shield like helicarrier or whatever. But there's different levels that tie into whatever boss you're fighting.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
It tells you a lot about the Marvel lore too.
Oh,
yeah, it totally did. Yeah, because it got really deep because it had such a massive.
Did you play this,
cast.
Gordy?
Yeah.
You about to tell me you played a game?
This wasn't that old though, right?
Yeah, this is like
was it on
NES.
360?
This is like NES days.
Or did they just remake it for the 360?
Yeah, you bastard. You guys told me I couldn't pick a modern game, and look at you picking all
You
modern.
picked a game on Xbox One.
No, I picked it.
It's on Xbox One currently. You can play it like now.
But this is like they did remake this for 360, didn't they? And I think they
we were having a debate earlier. Gordy, fact check it.
Because
I don't remember if it was regular Xbox or if it was 360.
I'm almost positive it was 360 because I think a couple years ago one of my roommates
it may have come in like a bundle.
This one, and I think I remember playing.
Did it come with Marvel Ultimate Alliance and maybe Forza 2 or something came in a bundle?
Yeah, maybe
You
so.
GameStop employees would probably know that because you had probably like 11 million of them.
Probably. Yeah, no, it totally was on 360 because I've definitely played this.
Yeah, 2006.
I can't pick a Super Nintendo game, but we can click an Xbox 360 game.
It's on your Xbox One, can't be done. He tried to pick Superman 64, but we stopped him.
Cool, dude. Good. Hey.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that, dude. Nightbot's massively harsh on the links because we had some
my bad.
Also,
spammers one day.
Someone is asking us what we think about buying Xbox 360 games online.
Oh, I'm all about it. Because you could probably buy this game and play it on your Xbox One pretty soon.
You think so?
Probably.
Yeah.
When they do, I'll buy it.
Yeah. I mean, I think
but they haven't yet.
It's great. I love it.
And it's great for them. Like, they're probably making bank off of it.
Yeah.
For something, it's already there.
Right.
Like, just zero effort.
I guess the only thing for me, like, I'd be a little bitter if, like, the 360 game is sitting on my shelf already, and I'm like...
But, well, because anything you bought digitally on the 360, you get now. It's backwards compatible.
Yes.
Super cool. I'm into it. Yeah.
And those auto download, right? Like, as they become available?
They don't download, but
they're in your game
They pop
section.
up in your thing for you to install if you have them, which is cool because I'll pop on some days.
What's the pricing like on those games?
So I actually just looked at buying the Stick of Truth because I never played that, and it's only $20.
That game is hilarious.
That's what I've heard. But I'm kind of skeptical about doing it because I think turn-based...
you're skeptical now.
Well, I think turn-based is shitty. So,
Mr. Sajano, let me know if they're making that one, if it's on the
agree.
list. MK9, that'd be kind of cool to have MK9 back on there.
Yeah.
I'd go back and play it a little bit more because I didn't play it a whole lot when it first came out.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Sluggish Bond game, for sure. Gordy.
Does Gordon have a game?
He does have a game. He didn't want to do it.
Should I give him the mic or should he just shout?
Well, whatever.
Gordy, get on that mic and spit.
This is a great game, though.
Dude, this one made me happy when I saw it. When he
Tell us about it. Yeah, this is good.
All right, this one's Jump Moto, as you can see. It was a future, equivalent to, I wouldn't say Road Rash or anything, but...
Shouldn't you?
It kind of fell between Road Rash and Wave Race.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
It's like Wave Race versus Road Rash meets Wipeout. Remember Wipeout?
Yeah. So, it was, it was on PlayStation 1. It was
sorry ass.
Were we in middle school when this was out?
Yeah, dude. I think so.
Yeah. In those years, video games really you spend a lot of time on them. It sinks right in.
Oh yeah, that's
so after school every day. Mountain Dew.
This was
the big jump coming up, right? Yeah.
It was either this or Tenchu. Or Bushido Blade.
Yeah.
You could
or Destruction Derby.
There was tricks in this too. Couldn't you backflip?
Is that a Mountain Dew jersey?
It is. Yeah. So this had a ton of corporate stuff. And it had Nestle.
They are
so
way
you see
ahead
candy
of their
bars
time.
Throughout and Mountain Dew.
Crazy.
And all kinds of bad gamer foods.
That's so cool.
We sat around like nerds, and that's all we did.
Yeah, that's why we're fat today.
Judge us. Yeah, go high side.
But it was cool because you could control your pitch, your forward angle.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit more strategy to, a smooth
and
ride.
you could like dive into your jump to actually get more elevation out of it as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a good game. Played it a lot. Adam played it a lot.
I did.
Did you play it a ton or?
Dude, he's commentating over here.
Well, I mean,
it sounds like I was
you did.
doing wrong. No, I played this into the ground.
Yeah. I missed
didn't
it.
they
I wish
make
they'd
a
make
couple
another
of them
one.
too?
Just two.
Didn't they have a feature where you could like
See, he's
laser?
not the fucking
You could laser bolt into like a ball and like sharp turn.
It like
That's
so you
two.
can like hook that.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there.
see that's what I'm talking
He's
about.
not doing it.
Well, he sucks.
This
is Gordon.
You're
footage.
trash, dude.
No,
That
this
dude's
guy's
confirmed
awful.
trash.
I
That's the reason you're in fourth.
definitely thought you were gonna say shark turn or something.
Shark Tart?
I don't know.
You thought for sure he was going to say Shark Tart?
Well, I mean,
like if you were betting and this was roulette, you put your chips on Shark Tart?
I mean, it's the ocean, and so it was probably about a shark, right?
Cool, man. Good.
Solid game.
Yes. No, super solid. I
Like what I would.
like
love
how the
it
map
to be
looks like the
remade.
Millennium Falcon. I mean,
Yeah.
No, totally does.
yeah. You act like it's a dumb thing to say, but it's not.
No, totally.
truthful.
Oh, that is-
changed.
Oh, actually, he got a good start.
Oh no, this one the
Yeah.
map looks like the Bigfoot walking through the forest. This is the
say?
best thing that's ever happened.
Oh, good start this time.
All right, let's see if they have.
These fucking turns, man. Get it together.
Turn it off.
God.
Otherwise, he's gonna.
There's a
just,
reason you're in 11th. You
He's just-
started 5th.
Gonna negative his way through everything.
Oh my god. I will destroy that guy right now. Give me the sticks.
Poor thing.
I picked a game.
You did?
What did I pick?
About
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, Gordy, get it. No, you just fucking ruined it.
We do that to each other at least once a week. Like, we know what it is, so then we just start singing the song.
Yeah. Well, someone do the song, preferably.
Dum, 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 dum. Life is like an aeroplane trolling.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm picking Chippendales.
I mean,
More specifically, Chip and Dale, not the Chip and Dales you guys are thinking of.
Superman 64 instead. That would have been
That would
hilarious.
have been. I never played that though. So. Oh man, look at these. Look at those big ass apples.
Dude, what was that game that was on Nickelodeon where they had to play like Nintendo games? Do you remember that? Like this one was always in like the speed run.
Oh,
And
that
if they won,
was it. With the weird talking Aztec face.
no, that was Legend of the Hidden Temple. It was the one that was specifically built on video games. And then they had to do like the green screen video game challenge at the end. And
Yeah.
if they won, they got to put the NES games like on Velcro on their body, and they got to keep whatever they.
Yeah, no, I totally remember. And let me tell you a fun fact about that. Is it blew my mind. I had no idea how they were doing the green screen thing because I didn't know about chroma keying then. And I thought that somehow they were like looking at digital things flying at their
It's
faces.
some of the lamest stuff. Like
And
they
I
were
was-
riding magic carpets.
I know, but like then into your like 9-year-old mind, you're like, fuck.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then I
it
always
just-
judge the games they got too. Like, why would you grab Barbie's Horse Adventure like that?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, you just grabbed what you could, dude.
Big timing right there.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Paramore Josh. That's gonna pop up soon.
Eventually.
Coming soon.
But there's not going to be any noise for it because that's not working. And there it is. Paramore Josh is part of the battle. Paramore Josh.
You even got his own theme song. That's for free. Don't have to pay for that.
So actually, that's what we should do. Every time someone follows, we'll just give them a theme song,
Based on their name.
like on the fly.
We can do that.
But don't like unfollow and follow again now because it won't
You don't
apply
get a
to you.
song.
It
You
won't
don't
apply
get a
to you.
song. No, not for you.
You know, if you hadn't said that, they probably wouldn't have even thought of doing that.
Doesn't matter even if they do know. The back door's closed. Sorry.
Not always.
iPhone users.
Okay. I think we've hit officially our longest show we've ever had.
Yes.
So,
Killed it.
but
Wait, what time was it?
it's 9:30.
Yeah, that's well, maybe.
Well, we did have a couple shows
A couple that got
I'm
an hour
not
and a half.
with
before I read
he's
it.
in chat. I forget his name. A4 somebody.
Oh, he's not
No.
in chat. He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, I thought he was. Andre?
Yeah, he's not in chat.
Oh, Nimage Neb wants his song from a few months ago. Okay.
I don't know. You had a long show a while ago.
Nimage Neb,
Sorry, I don't know your name.
coming for you. Nimage Neb sexually assaults women.
What?
Just giving him a song. I don't know.
I feel sorry for him.
No, he's good, dude.
We're giving him a song. It's not actually his song.
He's got a big wiener.
Perfect.
Okay, well, peace out.
If chat has any questions or anything,
anything you want to
give you an opportunity.
Add? This is your time. Now's your time. I'm sorry, Ben. I was just messing around.
We love you.
Yeah.
Adam channeling David Bell. So he's dead?
Oh.
You wish.
It says
Haterade.
Sorry, I'm a jerk.
Are you sipping on that haterade over there? God, I feel like it just went right back to 2003.
Yeah, you didn't say fat tonight. But Chippendale's fat.
Give me time.
I mean, if this is grade.
Oh, that's straight vodka right there.
Oh, yeah.
But don't do that. Don't just like set it down on the glass. Don't you hear how the electronic things could be destroyed?
Okay.
Stereophonics.
All right, Gordy. Anything you want to add? You fucking savage.
Me? I think it was a great show.
Calm down.
Guys, I can confirm that they keep Gordy in a cage now that I'm here. Like, straight up.
Here, you can hear his chains rattling. Here, listen.
The only way that you can save him is to buy their free Gordy shirts.
Oh, Marissa.
Why do you shake? You were shaking fake chains. That was confusing. You were like,
I know, but the chains, I have them attached to me. Hey, he's my Gordy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now the fake chains have a backstory.
Cool.
Live the website. I agree. Live the website. You don't just like it.
Live the website. Take my money and merch Friday.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that even? What does that even mean?
Payday.
Oh, you love the website. Take my money in merch, comma, on Friday. Or not comma. On Friday would be a better way of saying that. To alleviate confusion.
As there was a much.
Editing chat.
Much confusion.
Okay.
ESP, the women's option.
What's that mean? Oh, yeah. I was like... Yeah, I did that for you because I knew that you said something about having a kid.
And stuff.
And I thought, well, she's a kid, so why not offer a woman's shirt with small sizes?
I mean, if you wanted to have a women's shirt for your GTA one, just say it.
I don't.
They're unisex, okay? Like, can't we unite? It's 2016, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
aren't you all about sexual equality?
I am. I'm just saying that, like, if I buy a unisex one, my curves will not be nearly as accentuated. So, you know.
So, Mr. Shujano? Or Suyano? Did we ever figure that out?
I don't know. He's a super cool guy. Chats my all the time.
I joined not knowing what to expect, and I'm really impressed. On a side note, Adam, you are awesome with the graphics. Thank you so much. I spend almost every moment of my life on everything we do here, so thank you. Validating.
Yeah. Stroke the ego. Stroke it.
Good. Okay, we're going to peace out. I got some little children I want to hang out with. So.
Yeah. What?
My
nephews are in town, actually.
Yeah. Not in a great way.
Yeah. I'm going to go play some video games.
I'm going to go do what I just said, but like with regular things.
Yeah. I want to try some Broforce tonight.
Try it.
Yeah, Tim is fat. Download it.
Tim is fat. Lose some weight. No, it's you.
Yeah, it's
Tim!
You and me.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll play some. Go download Broforce.
And
I agree.
Marissa, thank you for coming so much. Touch the tips.
Our hands.
Why are your hands so sweaty? What do you feel like you're...
What are you doing?
Oh my god, you're so wet. Like you feel like... Touch your hands, dude.
No, touch her hands. If you think her hands are wet, there's no chance of me touching them because you sweat like crazy.
Maybe it was my sweat rubbing off and reflecting back to me.
What? Whenever you sweat, that's stuff it sticks to me.
Okay.
I don't sweat, I sparkle.
Wait, who is the strongest? Arm wrestled to death. We don't have to know. That's Gordy, by far.
Yeah.
He constantly beats us. That's why we keep him in the cage.
That's why he's in the cage.
He's literally a gorilla.
Yeah. He's
6'4".
He's 6'4", 630 pounds.
On a good day.
You know,
this is all like factual.
You know the big monster dude in Star Wars that Luke has to fight in the last movie?
Rain car pit monster?
What?
The rain car pit.
Thank you.
Rancor? You mean the Rancor?
Rancor.
You fucking asshole.
Okay, I put it in there.
Remember the
Bringing those back.
the Rancor? Or the big monster? You're not a. You're like a 3.
Oh, now I'm a 3. Well, whatever. You're
Okay.
still clearly an 11.
12.
Because of the
So that's Gordy.
Yeah.
Like,
Gordy,
mostly.
come over here and grab these titties. Close off that chat. We're out. Deuces!